All right, we are back. Okay, let's open the project, which just crashed. Hey, Ibrahim, how's it going? What happened to my speaker box? It's been rebelling lately. Oh, it does sound okay. Oh, the music is super loud, I'm sorry. Yes, your GPU is gonna heat up a lot. I actually have a nice ventilator. I have my computer opened and stuff. And I have a nice ventilator on it. It will heat up for sure. Okay, I think that sounds a little better. Maybe a little lower. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's open up Unreal. It crashed for some reason, but okay, now we're back. Sweet. Okay, so today is gonna be a very interesting stream because I will be placing some creatures to see how they relate to the environment. Not sure why the map is unlit. Oh, okay, game settings. Okay, cool. So yeah, I will be placing some creatures in the world. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm gonna load a little bit the different areas. Okay, for the swamp environment, I have different creatures. First of all, what's a good place to start adding them? One of my favorite ones It's this fish that I got. Let's see how this looks. Okay. In the environment. Super awesome creature. Let's place it. The idle animation, swimming, swim fast. Let's try the idle for now and see how that looks. Wanna see how it relates to the environment and the size with the character. So we're gonna make some tests. This is like a turtle prehistoric catfish character from a very awesome artist. Got this from CG Trader. It was on sale, and I wanna see how this looks. That's super awesome. I want to make it twice as big. Let's try something like this. And let's see how it looks with a different lighting scenario. Let's see. Nice. Now we got the emissive to look very interesting. This is gonna be a scary character just like running after you. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm testing some creatures today, and based on these creatures I will be making the environment match them a little bit nicer. I think we can even go bigger. Let's try something like the swimming animation. Just wanna see how it looks. And I wanna make it even bigger, like big enough to like eat the character. Like maybe 3. That's a little bit too exaggerated. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. Maybe we can try 2.5. Let's see how that looks. It's taking a while to play. Maybe the PCG graph is too big. Too much jungle. To load. Too much jungle. Yeah, it can easily eat you. I think this is a good size. And maybe it can go a little lower in the ground. I want it to be like a catfish, so it can like actually get out of the water a little bit. Something like this. That looks scary. Wow. Just the eyes, a little bit like a crocodile. That'll be awesome. What's happening to the textures there? Is the water kind of like messing up? Yeah, it's messing up a little bit. Something like this. I think that's kind of cool. Just enough so it can like move, and then definitely I need to make the water a little bit more deep in some areas. Yeah, I got some very interesting creatures. Let's see how it goes. So I'm making a sci-fi swamp and a sci-fi desert. So I also got some stuff for the desert. Very, very interesting. Yeah, this is turning into a very scary sci-fi game. It's a little bit too big, I would say, but big enough so it looks intimidating, because we can have them be like different sizes. You can see like little ones, bigger ones, maybe there's a giant one walking around, and also play with the textures and modify it so it's a little bit different. Really like this one. Let's see what other creatures we got for the swamp, because one of my favorite, I was not expecting this one to be super awesome, and it turned out to be like absolutely nice. Like, I mean, not everybody likes this kind of like creatures, but I find them very interesting. And I got this bug. Let me see, where can I place it? Wow, it's kind of hard to see. Let me change the weather a little bit. Let's make it rain light. Just to get that little fog. Wow, this is too saturated. This green material, I'm gonna change that. It's way too acidic green. And I got lost. It's super easy to get lost in this forest. Let's find the fish. There you go. Alright, so let's try this one. We have a worm moving, intimidate, idle, die animation, being attacked. The move animation is super awesome. These ones, they need to be in the in the soil. Let's try to put it in the soil and see how it looks. Wow, that's too saturated. That moss is just very saturated. Let's try it somewhere around here. I want to see how it relates to the environment. It looks scary, but it's also kind of cute, like especially with the animation. And maybe we can put it on the tree. Let's see how it looks like. Ah, makes more sense. Maybe it's going down. Wanna see how this relates.
Man, it looks like old truck, but when you get close.
Yeah, right. That's the. That's a very good, that's a good point. Like, it's like, oh, it's just a piece of wood, and then like it jumps on you. Oh my god, it's funny. Wow, that moss is like radioactive. We need to change that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make this forest a little bit smaller just for testing, because it's taking a lot of time to actually load. That's so nice. Let's see up close how it looks. Oh, let me select on something else. Oh, the moving animation is so nice. Yeah, this works very nicely. Oh, what happened to the character? Look at this stuff. Oh my god. Okay, we got some funky stuff happening there. Yeah, but it's working very nice. Really trying to figure out like where I'm gonna place these characters and like these creatures and how I'm gonna use them. So this one, it goes very well. Hey, how's it going? So I really like this one, and it blends in very nicely. And guess what? We don't only have the bug, we also have the cocoon. The cocoon is absolutely amazing. Like, it's one of my favorites. So imagine like you're walking around this forest.
Is there that open world?
Not really. It's a big map, but it's not open world. We have the desert environment, which I'm gonna be showing in a little bit. It's unloaded, and then we have the swamp environment. So this is the map. It's 5 kilometers from one point to the other, and 2 kilometers from side to side. It's not the biggest map, but it's I want to make it like very detailed. So let's find some tree. So we might.
So I got this map probably like 1.5x larger than yours, but mine is taking like 20 minutes to load the map only in editor BTW, but can load in like 1 minute in the standalone game. But
That's very interesting. It
I
loads.
used to load the map in 1 minute in editor.
Huh.
Ever had this issue?
Yeah, when you start using a lot of level instances and having everything loaded at the same time, it takes a long time to load. I usually use data layers, and then you can like hide things and unload stuff you don't want to use.
Can't even use World or
Yeah, that's very strange that your standalone loads faster than the editor. I never had that happen. So yeah, that's very interesting. Maybe asking in the
Never done this before until the past like 3 days.
yeah, you need to try to figure out what you did on the last days and see if you made some changes. It's kind of hard to tell because there's a lot of different things that could be happening. I would suggest like trying to remember what were the last changes you made.
I'm loading the map in editor. It says it's only using like 7% of my CPU.
That's very interesting. Yeah, usually when the map is too big, it takes a long time to load, but you can unload most of it and it will load faster. But that thing that you're telling me, that's strange. So imagine this character, like it drops down from, you're walking around here, right? And it just drops down in a silk and drops like a poison gas. It's gonna drop like this, like. So you're walking and this guy is just like right there. Or it can be hanging also in a silk somewhere here. That will be super awesome. Okay, let's see how it looks with the environment and the player. This water, I want to modify it super quickly because the material it has, it's too saturated for some reason. Overgrowth tint, there you go. Let's make it less saturated. There you go, that's what I want. Yep, just less saturation. And let's make it a little darker. That makes way more sense. Yep, because it was it was like radioactive green. Nice. Yeah, feels way more realistic. You see, I'm making this test because I don't want the enemies to be totally invisible. Like this one is just blending too much with the environment. So I need to give him like some like red eyes or some like nice colors.
Like click save, and it says it's using like 7.5% of my CPU. Loudly crying face.
Yeah, dude, big maps are difficult to deal with for sure. There's a lot that goes in them, like it's kind of hard to tell like what the problem is. Dude, this is gonna be amazing. Like this guy just hanging from the trunk. That's amazing. I need to make it silky, like place silk around like the tree and everything. So we will have like areas, like nests, where we have a bunch of these.
My game is Sci-Fi 2 BTW.
Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool stuff. Where is it? This jungle is too big. Let's find it. The cocoon. So imagine like you have one here, and then you have another one.
My hard drive is broke. Loudly crying face folded hands.
Ah, that's a very good suggestion. Is your hard drive full? That's a very good suggestion. I had an issue, a similar issue, a couple of months ago. My hard drive was like almost full, and I was having a bunch of issues with Unreal, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I never had these issues before. And it was cause my
111 gigs of space left.
that's more than enough. So it's not your hard drive. It's like a solid state hard drive, or one of these older ones with a movable disk.
It's SSD.
Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty modern.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, like without looking at your project directly. It's kind of hard to know what the deal is.
From like 2023.
Oh yeah, that's very good, very good. As long as it's not one of these old school discs, you know, like that make noises and stuff, like.
That's 0.3 gigabytes.
That's strange, man. That's strange. Yeah, I'm not really sure what could it be. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so we have the.
And I know I am not bottlenecking anything because I'm rocking RTX 4070 Ti Super with AI7-14700K.
That's very good. You have a.
64 gigabytes of RAM.
That's a very strong computer. Yeah, you should be good. Very good computer. Butterfly being attack. Single attack.
I specifically got this PC for Unreal 5 too.
That's very nice. Are you using like very high textures, like big size textures, like 4K or 8K? Because that could be the issue.
Now each texture max is 512 x 512.
That's strange, dude. Like that's strange. It seems like you are making your level very optimized. I cannot.
I only have like 10 textures on average loader.
But you said you're not using world partition. The emissive of this guy is a little bit too much. Let's see how it looks.
World partition won't work.
Won't work. So you tried converting your map into world partition and it just didn't work? I made, I mean, this level, it started with world partition. I did convert it once, a very big map to world partition, and it took years. Like, I needed to leave the computer almost overnight for it to finish. So maybe you said your map was like huge. Let me see how big it was.
I made the project, it was before world partition.
When I made the project, it was before world partition. Ah, so you were using world partition, then you stopped using world partition. You said your map was 1.5 larger than yours. Huh, okay. Yeah, you have a very big map.
I'm gonna try to be real with that.
Yeah, those things take a long time. I suggest doing that maybe overnight, so you don't need to wait until. That's cool. Look at this creature right here. Oh my god. That's super awesome. Even the flickering, like, this is a happy mistake. You see, when the wings move, they leave this trace, which is like a, not intended, but it looks kind of like.
Because all of the smaller maps load slower too.
Are you using level instances? Because there are two ways to load level instances, and when I started using a lot of level instances in one,
What's that?
a level instance is a level inside a level. So you can make groups of assets.
BTW, my game is multiplayer.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm using the RPG engine. It's a super awesome template, and it's also, I'm trying to make a game for 3 people to play with my cousin and his son, let's say, and that's what I.
Start from scratch.
That's always good to learn. Just really trying to have fun with the.
Started on 5.0.
Nice. Yeah, so level instances are groups of assets. For example, let me see if I can show you an example. Let me load the desert. Let's load the desert. Rocks. These are data layers, like kind of Photoshop layers. Super awesome for working in big maps.
Already at 15% lighting. And production quality.
Nice. Desert town. Let's load the rest. You see how long it takes to like load these assets? It's
So
just.
it seems to finally have realized I have 20 cores.
Nice. Wow, it does take a long time to load. I got a bunch of stuff. That's why I have it separated into data layers.
Wait, I think it might be because I'm on Windows 11 now.
I haven't updated to Windows 11. I just keep using Windows 10. For some reason, I don't know. It gives me a like
I fucking regret updating.
Yeah, it gives me like a bad vibe to upgrade Windows. Like
So much ass.
every every time I upgraded Windows, I had issues with it. I have just these memories of having problems with Windows all the time. So my gamer friends, they
Future is so worse.
yeah, all my friends like always told me, dude, don't upgrade your Windows, just wait for it, wait for it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't wanna be.
Make File Explorer even worse. Trying to expose ads.
Oh my god, how can you break something that used to work? That's funny. Yeah, um, I don't know. I feel like I kind of like Windows 10. I'm gonna stay on Windows 10 until I need to change. I know they're gonna stop updating it, but anyways, the updates,
Search feature even more broken now.
yeah, the updates are not like
Trying to expose ads.
helping at all. Anyways, wow, why is it taking so long to load? Oh my god.
Linux DW in File Explorer. With 11 and DX12.
DX12. Yeah, I'm not sure, but if like if Windows 11 does anything for you, like if it's better in something, like I'm not sure, like if it actually
When you stream. Twitch.
I usually do YouTube. I do vertical YouTube and horizontal YouTube. Oh, GPU crashed. Damn. Damn. Okay, we got a crash. It's funny that we are talking about having issues loading maps and then just oh my god, this is funny. And it's not closing the program. Okay, well, the stream didn't start very nice today. Yep. I should probably use my other computer to stream because it's really not taking it. Oops. It's good. I'm testing out stuff because I want a lot of creatures in my map and I know they're gonna be heavy. Actually, I want to see how big the textures are for these creatures because I bet they're very big.
Like I'm only watching it when you speak to someone else.
Oh, there's the vertical chat.
So whenever I try to stop the play testing mode, I teabagging reloads the entire team.
You don't hear each other?
So Discord MV1.
No, I'm talking to the other chat. I have the vertical and horizontal. You guys don't hear each other? That's very very interesting. It seems like you guys are not. Yeah, that's very strange. You should be able to hear each other. Let me see. Ah, I know what's going on. Let me.
Consider Twitch version or SMTH.
Give me a second. I believe that I know what's going on. I believe that I have a vertical
I'm
YouTube.
on YT chat.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Now you guys can hear each other. I forgot that setting. So I have somebody on the vertical YouTube and somebody on the horizontal YouTube stream. I do 2 YouTube streams because I get new viewers from my vertical stream a lot. So it's It's a good way to put yourself out there, and people who like the stream can jump into the horizontal one if they want to see the whole thing. It's just a way for me to kind of like get new viewers interested and stuff. Oh my god, GPU crashed again? Like, are you serious?
Oh, that's cool.
Why? Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm having some issues. I hope I didn't burn my GPU. Huh. I don't think it's burned.
This
Da-
is W Skibidi.
Skibbity thick. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm getting scared. Did I burn my GPU? Is today the final day? Is today the judgment day for my GPU? Oh my god, I think it might be. I was doing some rendering.
Whenever I even try to reference any map in the editor, it takes forever.
No, I think it's still alive. It should be still alive. I did some rendering and it started smelling very very bad a couple days ago. I need to take this computer to my friend and maybe change the thermal paste.
Use RTX 4070 Ti Super.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, just get yourself a 6000.
RTX 3080 isn't worth it.
This is a very old computer. It's not like I bought it today. Yeah, it's a very very old computer. I'm gonna use it until it burns, and then I will get myself a better one.
I mean, for its time.
Yeah, I understand. Oh. Oh my god, oh, again? Are you serious? GPU crashed or D3 device removed? What? Oh crap.
BTW might have over 20k actors in my map. Loudly crying face folded hands.
20k actors. Damn. Yeah, you need to start making some level instances. Oh damn. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my Unreal Engine today.
It's like treestone iron, no sulfur, and a lot more.
No, I think my GPU might. Yeah, I think.
Anyways, here we go. I want to finish Invincible tonight.
All right. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck with your map. Look into level instances and look into data layers. That should definitely help you with your map. Alright, let's just give it another try. If not, I might need to end the stream and maybe just plug my other computer and move the files over there. Oh man, I wanted to work on my map today. Damn it. Kinda need to move my project and it's almost 100 gigabytes. Thankfully I made a security copy today, which is kinda fun. Oh, I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I loaded too much stuff. Yep, I think I know what it is. I need to go to the data layers. I know what it is. It's the PCG forced and the new creatures and the diner that I loaded. Yep, I totally know what it is now. I need to change up the start map, but I need to do it from the source, from the text. Oh, damn it. Yeah, my computer is not taking that stuff all together. I forgot about this. Oh my god. Well, that's how you learn. So I need to just look how to change the startup map in Unreal Engine 5 from the text file. Project.ini file, specifically the editor start map and game default map settings, the engine editor and engine game sections respectively. Okay, so we need to go to the project.ini and see if we can change that up, which is let's see if we can find it.
What is going on here?
Hey, how's it going? I loaded too much stuff in my Unreal Engine project and I messed up. I need to unload some stuff, but now it's loaded in the data layer, so I need to find my project.ini file and change my starting up map, and I forgot where the project.ini is. Let me find it. It should be located in project's root folder. Let's see if we can find it. Huh. Let me just search. Where's my project.ini file? It might be called Cyphars. Might have the same name of the project, I believe. Let's try that. No. It's funny that I cannot find it. I've done this before, but where's my file? Huh. Engine editor section. Engine.game section. Engine.editor. Project user settings. Is this the one? Okay, now I need to find the starting map. Maybe there could be an easier and faster way to do this. Let me try it. What happens if I just delete the save folder? It will delete the data layers I loaded and all my settings. So I believe that will start the map empty. Let's just try that thing, just to be a little bit more efficient with this. Let me just save my screenshots. Okay, there you go. Just got hidden. Okay, anyways, yep, let's just delete this saved folder, and that hopefully it's gonna just start up the map with and everything unloaded. Because anyways, if I change the starting map, how I'm going to load the other map that has everything loaded, and it's gonna just crash whenever I load it again. So 11 gigabytes of autosaves and stuff. Yep, let's get rid of that. Let's try it one more time. Let's cross our fingers. Hopefully that's not gonna break. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, let's open up the map and see what happens. It's gonna probably like it's gonna compile the shaders and everything back up, but let's see. Okay, it opened. Totally in a different position. It has a bunch of loaded stuff. Okay. And it crashed. Oh no. Oh my god. Damn it. Yeah, I think there's not gonna be a stream today, unfortunately. I will need to find how to turn off all the data layers from a text file, because I won't be able to open up my project. Yeah, damn it. Oops. Damn it, that was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. I should have. Yeah. I'm wondering, can I close the viewport and just not have Unreal process the thing? Yeah, shit. Damn it. Jesus, okay, well. Let me try something. Let's start another project, close the viewport, and see if it allows me to open up the thing. Probably doesn't really have much to do with it, but oh my god, damn it. It's okay. I'm gonna learn how to modify the text file so I can, if I ever get this problem again, okay. So I'm gonna close the viewport. This is another project. Let's see if that allows me to open up my project. And for now I'm just gonna research and see if I can find how to modify how to turn off all data layers, all loaded data layers in Unreal Engine 5 from the text file. From project.ini file. Oh crap. Okay, there's nothing in the first I messed up. Damn it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my strategy worked. Huh, no viewport, no crash. There you go. Huh, you have nothing to render. Unreal, stay there. Huh, my dumbass strategy actually worked. You have no viewport, so you have nothing else to render. Now I can just turn everything off. These ancient ruins are terribly optimized. This diner is terribly optimized. Let's just turn everything off. Oof, I was starting to get scared. I was like, no, I was just going to call a friend and see if he can help me out. Whew. I was... Huh, now you have nothing loaded on Unreal. You cannot crash on me. Beautiful. Okay, cool. No more showing people all the data layers at the same time. Okay, cool. So the outliner should go to the other side. Let's dock this thing, and this one is gonna be on dock, and it's gonna be dock here. Cool. Okay. Ultra dynamic sky, mini controls right there. Let's make it just clear skies for now. Cool, we are back on track. Whew, I was like, damn, I messed up. Yep, my computer cannot not take the whole thing loaded at the same time. Yeah, that PCG forest, it's super heavy stuff. We need to make it less dense. So, okay, let's just focus on that stuff for now, little by little. I'm gonna just load the swamp. Nothing else. Just the swamp, activate it. Okay. Where are my other things? I believe maybe I also need these buildings. And I think the sewer town. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, something's very strange. Okay, thank God I made a copy today. Thank God I made a copy. I need to get source control, cause this is gonna happen in the future. I need source control to. Oh wait. World partition. Load actors. I deleted all the saved files, so this information was stored in the saved files, in the saved folder, so take it easy. I totally forgot about that. If I load the world partition, everything should come up. Yep, preparing textures, shaders. Okay, cool. We're back on track. Nice. Yes. Okay, cool. Oof. I got scared for a second. I totally forgot about world partition. I was like, oh, what's going on? Nice. Cool. Ooh. That's a nice strategy, actually. Close your viewport. turn off your data layers and just don't load everything at the same time. When you're dealing with a big map. Okay. We got it solved. Okay, I wanna see. It's funny how it needs to load all the animations and then it's like actually plays them nicely. Yeah, I saw a video of somebody saying that if you're gonna load a level in Unreal, you need to play everything, like all the effects, all the animations, everything at least once, and then it's just gonna like run very nicely for the player. But the first time you do it, it's gonna actually compile. Need to learn more about these topics. Yeah, this is too big. Like this jungle is just a bunch of procedural stuff. It does look like a jungle, but there's no roads, there's no paths, you can get easily lost in here, which is kind of nice. But I need some levels. I need to cut some paths and like change a little bit the vegetation in some areas, so you can actually like see some variation when you go through, because it's just procedural. It has that procedural feeling to it. You see, I got lost in this little piece and I thought I was actually walking in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep on doing what I was trying to do. Cocoon right here. Let's find it. Yeah, these cocoons are gonna be hanging from some silk. I love these characters, they're so nice. So based on this, I'm gonna like change the textures a little bit so they kind of like be a little bit more noticeable. We're gonna send them to Substance Painter and do some work on these creatures. I love this butterfly slash wasp kind of thing. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I love the silhouette, super awesome. Yeah, this jungle is gonna be challenging to make it like run nicely with everything. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. Okay. So a little bit of a more of a chilled stream today. That looks absolutely awesome. Wow. Damn. Damn. That looks so nice. It looks like super beautiful, but it's like huge. It can just take you away. Wow. Maybe too emissive, maybe. But I want the swamp to be like foggy and rainy, and I think it's kind of nice. Super awesome. Yeah, you can get easily lost in here, like super easily lost. Need to think about if I'm gonna make it like. Yeah, unfortunately I deleted my folder colors. Oops. It's okay. Oh, this monitor is too bright. I think I might. Let me just change that. Quick settings, brightness. Yep, it's on 100. Like, why is that in 100? Settings. Quick settings, brightness. Yep, let's take it down a little. I don't know why it was in 100. 60. 65. That's kind of good. Yeah, a little better for the eyes. Wow. Yeah. Now I can have actually white stuff in this monitor without like going like, damn. Okay, so let's get some creatures. What do we got here? Creatures. Alien butterfly, alien cocoon, alien worm. Then we have the horse. Okay, we got some horses. Let's add a little horse somewhere in the edge of the swamp, and it's drinking water. Let's see how this looks. Here's some water. So let's say the little horse is drinking some water. This is too dense, like there's not even a space for this little horse to. There you go, there's a little space right here. Walk, run, jump, idle. This one. Unfortunately, it doesn't go down that much. Maybe he's eating grass. Yeah, I want to make it so they actually have like a lore behind. I want to make like a food chain of animals, of creatures, and they each of the creatures have like their own food source. So for example, these horses, they eat grass. They are not carnivores. So we have this little guy right there, and then we're gonna have a raptor kind of creature that it's the horse, unfortunately. So this little raptor right here, it's ready to hunt this guy. Mutant attacked animation, idle anime. We have, no, okay, idle, look left, look right, roar. No, he's just silently looking at the horse. He's ready to go catch him, and he's somewhere in the bushes, right there, just trying to catch it. Thankfully the horse is very fast and it has a good chance of escaping. Damn, I was not expecting these creatures to be so scary. Like, I hope my I hope the son of my cousin like doesn't get too scared with this whenever we get to test it, because I'm trying to make a game, like a exploration kind of game, for 3 people, and the son of my cousin is like around it's like 13 or something, so I know he doesn't like spiders. Besides that, I think everything's fine. But it is getting like little bit scary, with all these creatures and stuff, especially because the mood, the fog and everything. Look at this thing, like, Jesus, definitely. Oh my god, like, and it has like very humanoid hands also, like that's super scary. And the running animation, it's like very scary, like it's like it just goes very fast. Yeah, he's ready to hunt. Oh, it has 2 tails. I didn't know he has 2 tails. That's kind of funny. It's just eating grass, like. They need to actually. It's like a zebra. I believe they actually walk in a pack. They don't actually go alone. So let's say I'm gonna have multiple of them, and then they're very fast compared to this other one. This is a raptor. I believe he's also very fast, but that's interesting to start thinking how these animals, these creatures are going to relate. Let's say we have another one. Let's play a little bit with the size as well, because not all of them need to be the same size. This one is a little smaller, just a tiny bit, not too much. Obviously these are going to have like logic and everything. I'm just trying to place them in the world and see how they look together, how they look with the environment, what kind of textures will they actually need to work. I want to see these models with different lighting scenarios and stuff, and see what we get. Okay. Again, let's make it this one a little bigger. Then this one I'm gonna make. We have 4 color variations for now. Let's make this one a little bluish. Let's make this one reddish. And we have another one which is kind of whitish. It's very similar to this other color. That's kind of cool. This looks very awesome under this kind of fog stuff. It kind of looks very interesting. Really like this color. You see, like, just color variation. It tells you like what color could work. For example, this grayish one, it doesn't really work that well. This grayish one, I think I'm not gonna use it. I need to stick to like more like purplish, reddish colors, so it makes a little bit more contrast with the environment. For example, this character right here is just kind of like black with red. It's kind of nice because it's a it's supposed to kind of like camouflage and hide, so that one kind of works. But from a player perspective, it's like it's gonna be very hard to see it. I do need to kind of like differentiate them a little bit more. This is it's gonna be interesting how to solve these issues. Okay, cool. I like this. What else we got here? Monster fish, butterfly, cocoon, horse, fish, raptor. Okay, now we have the behemoth, the golem, the kaiju monster, and the worm is already placed. Okay, I believe the kaiju it's going to be for the desert. I mean, it could be anywhere. Like, this is a very scary monster. Most likely it's gonna be just one in the whole planet. I mean, in the map. We have the tortoise, and we have the golden tortoise, behemoth, and the kaiju. I think it's time to go to the desert and place some characters in there and see how they actually behave. Let's just play from here and see how it looks. I'm super happy that we saved the project. I was like, no, oh my god, why? Alright. Where are the horses? Also perfect for a mount. Yeah, this can easily be used as a mount. That's super awesome. They just look, they just move at the exactly same time, but it's okay. We're gonna change that once we get the NPCs. Okay, well, before we go to the desert, I wanna see how this looks. Let's make it cloudy. Overcast. Ooh, overcast is nice. Overcast is very nice. Partially cloudy. Okay, what else we got? Rain. Rain light. And my favorite, thunderstorm. Yeah, the good thing about the ultra dynamic sky is that you can really make it, you can customize it a lot, and you can have the weather changing all the time. So I do want to have that. This is too bright. I mean, I do like it, but let's make it a little bit less bright. I think it's a little bit too much. Let's go to emissive color. Let's copy a multiply node and make it a little bit less emissive. So let's make it half the emissive amount and see how that looks. I do like it to be emissive, but like still very emissive. (0.1) 1/10 of the power. Oh, that's perfect. You see, it's just emissive enough. Really like this one. First I saw it and I was like, I'm not really sure about this butterfly wasp thing. And then I was like, well, I have the larva, I have the cocoon, and then I have the butterfly wasp thing. It makes total sense to have it. It also has a color variation. I need to actually set that up. And also, like, these assets, I got them from CG Trader at a 50% discount, and they come with the ZBrush files and the Substance Painter file, so I can really go deep in there and change the textures and customize them. Yeah, this looks amazing. Really like this creature. It will be super fun if the creature like picks you up and throws you from the sky. That will be funny. It kind of like throws you where the cocoons are, and these cocoons are going to be hanging from a silk, and it's gonna be all silky around, so you get stuck in the silk. Well, I'm just imagining too much too much stuff, but that could be nice. Let's see. So we have a texture base color 1. I believe I have another one somewhere. We should have a color variation. Yep, color 2 right there, and emissive 2, perfect. So we need to get these two textures in there. Bloop. Awesome. So let me just make a copy of this right here. Bloop. And then I just need to get myself this color texture. We're gonna change it for color number 2. Bloop. And then emissive. Where's the emissive? Right here. We're gonna change it for emissive number 2, which is emissive number 2. Bloop. Awesome. Awesome. Bloop. Bloop. And then we're gonna copy this one. Make it a little smaller. And we're gonna apply another material to this, which is the butterfly number 1. Oh, hey, red eyes. Very cool color variation. It's like it's kind of inverted. I like it. So usually butterflies, not always, but usually some of their colors are also present during the cocoon stage. So I do want to add some of those colors to the cocoons, because these are a little bit, you know, it makes sense that they don't have like too much bright color, because they don't want to bring any attention to them. They're usually trying to just do they just want to, like, you know, finish their cycle to be a butterfly or whatever. So, but I do want to add some of these colors to the cocoon, so it all feels like it's part of the same bug. Really, that I think that will make it very interesting. And I have the worm somewhere. The worm, it's super awesome, and I also need to do that work to it. I totally lost the worm. Yeah, the worm. It also needs to have some of these colors present. Worm larva stages, usually they're very saturated and very, like, neon, like very, some of them have like very yeah, saturated colors, so other, like, birds and animals see them and they're like, okay, it's a warning, like it's dangerous, it's venomous. So I would definitely love to add some of these colors to it. So let's go butterfly. It's funny, like, imagine being attacked by a huge butterfly. It looks beautiful, but it can really do some serious damage. Hola Emma, mañana es tu cumpleaños, sí, yo sé, qué bueno, vas para la fortuna, qué chiva. Sí, claro, Emma, yo te mando una plata, no te preocupes. Dame un toquecito y ya casi te la mando. Okay, what we got here? Wow. Yeah, the second color variation looks amazing. Wow, these creatures look super nice. Imagine they just chasing you and, like, oh crap, and they grab you and pull you. Yeah, I really like these creatures. Wow. It's all about the lighting, like, really, like, wow. This is some cool stuff, I'm not gonna lie, like, they just these creatures add so much to the environment, like, it feels empty and, like, but when you start adding, like, little stuff like this, wow, it just really brings the whole thing to life. Oh, nice. Super happy about this. So let's go to the desert. We know what creatures are going to go in the swamp environment. Let me just turn off this PCG graph because it's deadly heavy for performance. Let's just clear, bloop, and the jungle, it's gone. Eventually. I made it a stamp. Oops, that was not what I was trying to do. Oops. So yep. This is the generator. So when you make it a stamp, it's kind of like baking the PCG graph into instances, which might be better for performance. But this jungle, I need to be very careful with it. It's just too dense. I need to make it less dense and think about calling distances so we don't have everything. Since it's gonna be rainy and foggy, I think we can get away with short calling distances. Again, another optimization challenge there. So let's turn off a sewer town, the swamp, and these buildings. Just want to make sure that we have everything unloaded. Sewer town unloaded, sewers unloaded, infiltrator map unloaded, industrial zone unloaded, the Gaia buildings unloaded, diner unloaded, desert town. Okay, so let's start turning on the rocks and let's see what creatures can we add to the desert. First of all, let's get the rocks. Then we can also get the industrial zone. Okay. The desert town. Should I load it? Yeah, let's load it, whatever. So I want to use the turtles I got in the sulfur lakes. It's gonna be super cool. When I saw those turtles, I was like, I know where they're going to go. So, oh Jesus, another crash. Okay, well, these creatures have very high textures. I think we need to start optimizing stuff because, oops, let me check the size of these textures. Because I believe these textures might be too high. Oof, 4K textures. Boom, that's why. Still, I don't believe like a couple of creatures are causing so much problems. But definitely we're gonna take this down to 2K. Yeah, we're gonna make the textures smaller because I do want to have a bunch of creatures walking around. Well, that's how you know. You need to start adding stuff to know that it's not that to realize that you have optimization problems. I'm gonna turn off the desert town. And this is a very good trick, not having the viewport on. It's a new little trick I discovered. I kind of knew this, but I'm super happy to put it into practice. Dock and dock. Okay. Cool. So we are back. What happened to the data layer? What happened here? Oh Jesus. Okay, world partition, yes. Totally forgot about the world partition stuff. Cool. Nice. Alright, so we are in the desert. Not gonna load the desert town or the wall because we are having some serious crashes today. Like I wasn't not expecting this. Okay. Okay, let's make it. Yeah, sandstorm. Okay, cool. Sulfur lakes, and here I want to add the turtle. Golem turtle, and I want to add the roar animation or idle. Yeah, maybe idle. And let's see how this looks. These creatures are going to live here. And they eat these plants. These plants as well. And their favorite food is going to be these tentacles right here. Okay. I need to set IK for these, for all the creatures. That'll be very awesome. Food IK so they can actually stand on the surfaces. That'll be super amazing. It looks amazing. Just right there. Perfect. These creatures are so nice.
Muchas gracias, papi. Gracias, me salvó porque es que eras que mi mamá quiere ir, bueno, yo quiero ir a Carambuya a las temaditas, pero descubrí un lugar nuevo en La Fortuna, entonces quiero ir ahí. Pa, deposítale a mi mamá, porfa, gracias, chao.
Ay, qué chido, vas a ir a conocer un lugar nuevo. Ok, buenísimo. Sí, claro, ya se lo mandaron un toquecito. Voy a estar terminando una cosita y ya casi se lo mando. Tomé muchas fotos para ver cómo es. All right. What happened to the sulfur water? What happened to the sulfur water? Is that part of another data layer? Oh, yes, it is. Data layers. So this data layer, it needs to be activated for it to be visible in playtime. Activated. Good. I always forget about that little detail. That looks so nice. Oh my god. You got the sci-fi industrial wall on the back, and then you have this door, super huge. Oh my god, like, damn, these are big. Oh, okay, maybe we can make them smaller. Maybe they're not aggressive towards the player. But these are huge. I mean, now I understand why the textures are 4K, because it really stands, like, you can really get a lot of detail from them. I think I might make them a little smaller. Yeah, I really like this character. That is a creature. Awesome. Super awesome. Oh, what is this? We got some shader funkiness. Huh, okay. Cool. Okay, let's go with the Behemoth. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is a huge, super huge dinosaur that is gonna be kind of like running. So should we put it here in the canyon? Yeah, let's put it here. He likes to eat these trees. Yes, let's try it here. Oh, these are so cool. Is he able to reach the plant? Yeah, definitely. These ones are super, like, super huge. Like, I... Yeah, the PCG graph from the jungle was just too heavy, too heavy. Like, you can tell in the playtime, the time it takes to play. When I hit play on the other scene, on the swamp scene, like, it just took forever. Oh my god, like, eesh, this is too big. Damn, that's too big. Maybe we need to make it a little smaller. Because, I mean, I can't imagine the player. How is he gonna fight these things? That's so nice. I will need to create more animations for these creatures. Like, imagine two of them just kind of like hitting each other, like kind of rams. That's awesome. Really like this creature. Brrr. On the sounds, like, wow, that's gonna be super fun to create sounds for these creatures. Yeah, that would be amazing. Okay, so we have the Golem Tortoise, and okay, now it comes one of my favorite. This is super scary. It's a super scary creature, and I don't know where this creature is going to. Maybe I will have a cave, and it will live in a cave, because this one is very scary. Like. And the animations are super awesome. Idle animation, yeah, let's just use the idle for now. And it's huge, like, this one is perfect for a boss, but definitely cannot. Oh my god, look at that. Eesh. It has the face of a shark. It is like a shark combined with, I don't know what else. It's like super interesting creature. I need to make some research on these creatures, because I know they have some connotations and they have some very interesting history. So definitely need to research a little bit more about this. not sure about the texture being like black. I need to think about what other texture variations could I use for this. Yeah, that will be super fun, like taking this to Substance and really just kind of like making some variations. Yeah, this thing right there, I think it's gonna be perfect for a boss fight. Like, look how intimidating it looks. Like, I mean, there's no way you can like escape this thing. Wow, that's super scary. Oh my god, okay, well that's interesting. Scary creature right there. Even like it's like, oh nice. That was a nice gap right there. I was not expecting that. That's very cool. That's some cool stuff right there. And I think those are the creatures. So I do have more stuff that came in this bundle, but I'm not sure about adding those. And I got too much stuff. So we have Wyron dragon, Asian dragon. Let me just see the pictures. And we have a Godzilla model, which it's actually very high quality, and it has some very cool animations, and it's funny. I mean I don't know about this one. It is super cool, but I'm like, I might get into some serious copyright issues if I use this guy. Kinda cool character. For the swamp might work. Not sure about having dragons in a sci-fi game. It will look nice in the desert for sure. Also will look very nice in the desert. This one, it will look nice in the swamp, but definitely the texture, not sure about the texture. It will be nice to make it all mossy and like, it will be cool to make it friendly, so it comes to you and talks to you and gives you like a quest. That's like the perfect character for it. Yeah, that'll be nice. Make it all mossy, and that's one idea. I was thinking of grabbing this and make it like all rocky, like a rocky dragon. But this one, these two dragons, they do fit very well with the desert environment. It's just that I'm not sure about having that in a sci-fi game. It could be cool. I'll need to see. This tortoise, oh my god, this is one of my favorite. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so I realized that we definitely had some issues with the jungle.
Zenless Zone 0 AHH Gat.
Sendless Zone 0. Oh, this is shiny. Oh my god. We don't really wanna. We don't really want that. Let's make it a little bit less shiny. That's rock rough. Let's make it a little bit shiny, but not so much. Changing the roughness. That's a little better. Oh, this is my favorite. Yes, the fish. Roar. This is gonna be super cool. Need to make it deeper. The water. So yeah, I think I'm going to go have some food and spend some time with my grandmother, who is in the house right now. Should probably take advantage of that. And she goes to bed very early, so I might stream after that. But yeah, we got some creatures in. That's super awesome. Now I guess we can continue with the environment. I know where I'm gonna place these creatures. Then I need to start thinking about the food chain, who's gonna eat who, and, and what plants are they gonna eat, what they're gonna eat. That's kind of like creating like a whole biome, like a whole kind of like planet biome. That's very cool. Like I've never done this with an environment. I always made like a pretty picture, like, you know, little corner, but now I'm creating like something that makes sense and kind of like starting to think how things relate to each other, how the creatures are going to relate to each other. So that's very funny, very interesting. Okay, yeah, we will continue with the swamp environment. Definitely need some help. I do have 2 other characters, humanoid insectoids, but those are gonna leave a little bit for later. Those are gonna be I have a bug character, which is gonna be for the sewers, and I have a crab humanoid, which is gonna be for the river areas and stuff. Maybe I can also have some caves around here. Those are super cool, but I'm gonna do that a little bit later. Now I want to focus on the environments. Wanna make this swamp environment more interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's see just the data layers. Make sure that I don't have anything loaded that I don't need to. Cool. Nice. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully